Hi, my name is Anthony Spano, and I'm the campus director at devry University in Oklahoma City. And I was asked at our leadership meeting a couple of weeks ago to talk about the story of our campus and the turnaround that we went through because of the disasters that we had in our state. On May 20th, we had a severe tornado that went through Moore, Oklahoma. And to our campus, that's about 18 miles directly south. And this happened on a Monday evening. Of course, we had classes in session, and when we got notice that the tornado warning was happening, we made sure to notify all of our students and our staff. And at our campus, we have a tunnel. We actually have two buildings, and in between both buildings, we have a tunnel that goes underground. So that's a perfect location for us to go in the event of any sort of tornadic weather. So anybody that was still here at the campus, we moved down into the basement, and the tornado happened in Moore, and it was very devastating. We had about 45 students in class that evening, and 2 faculty members and 3 staff members, including myself. So we basically ushered everybody down into the tunnel, and we waited there until we got the all clear. The next day, we realized kind of all the damage that had taken place when we knew about it that night, but it became more apparent the next day of just how devastating it was. And it's very sad that it's basically the first suburb south of Oklahoma City, just 18 miles directly south of us. It's very sad to see the destruction that Moore's had once again, and of course it affected, an elementary school and just tons of homes. And I personally have been in that area several times in the past 2 months, so it hit really close to home to all of us. We immediately, got with the home office and checked with procedures that should be done, and we quit recruiting to new students, and we just did an outreach effort. We all got together. We immediately started calling all of our students to make sure that they were okay, and to make sure that that they weren't impacted, or if they were, what we could do to help. The home office helped out a lot. They gave us a list of students with the zip codes in that area. We also contacted all of our faculty members. We had one of our faculty members whose house was severely damaged right across the street from his house. It was completely wiped out. So it was tough, but we got together and we immediately said, what can we do? And we turned our classroom 101, our largest classroom, into a collection site, and we got with the local Red Cross, and we became a collection and a donation site for supplies to help out those who were affected by the storms, and also those first responders and those volunteers and everybody that was going to help immediately in the cleanup process. So it was great. All of a sudden we felt like we were doing something good and that we could help. And next thing you know, we donated over 350 cases of water bottles, and I don't know how many medical supply kits, and I don't know how many boxes of clothes and food and drinks and medicine and toothpaste, and just all those staples you don't think of, and little toys for kids. Our whole room was full. We ended up taking 3 huge truckloads out to the ground zero point, and as our truck was pulling in, as we were pulling in, we had first responders coming out and taking the stuff off our trucks and taking it right into those people who were helping. It made us feel really good. We had a few of our staff members go out and take Red Cross classes to learn actually how to volunteer, to make sure that they knew what to pick up, what to stay away from, those kind of things that led others in the cleanup efforts. And then we turn around and it's May 31st, and we're sitting here and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we get tornado warnings again, and we're told that the conditions are perfect for probably an even bigger tornado coming directly from west, from the El Reno area. So of course we decided to go ahead and close down the campus, let everybody go home early if that's what they want to do, and pretty much everybody took us up on it because we didn't want anybody to get hurt, because if it's coming straight west, it's heading our way. At about 4:15, I got a couple calls on my cell phone that asked, could we come back to the campus, because that's the safe place to be, and I'd already gone home at that point. And I said, absolutely. So I immediately came back to the campus. We opened it back up as a shelter, and within an hour and a half, I want to say we had about 55 people here, students, family members, staff, a couple dogs, and we put everything on the big screen, the Doppler radar, and we watched it as everything unfolded and as the tornadoes happened. And we went down immediately for shelter and stayed down. And we'd come back up whenever we seemed to have the all clear, and then whenever, of course, the tornado was shifting different ways, and we had windows open. I mean, it wasn't 19 miles west of us. The largest tornado in the history of the U.S., 19 miles directly west of our campus. We made it through, and once again, we started our cleanup effort. We checked on our students, make sure that people were okay, checked on our staff, and it's good to know that no one was directly affected in the second tornado. I'm happy to say that our team rallied around everything that we thought was devastating, and we just pitched in and helped. And that's what you do when you're not sure what's going on, when you're not sure what tomorrow brings. The best thing you can do is just roll up your sleeves and help out. Our team did a really good job of that, and I shared that story with the home office. I actually even had a family of 7 stay in my house for a few days because they were without electricity. And there's numerous stories of what our staff members did to help those in need, and they're still doing. And our community's rallying around, and the United States rallied around, and all of DeVry has rallied around our community. And so for that, I want to say thank you to everybody and let you know that Oklahoma is okay.